Hello and welcome, Schematic Minds, back at it for another video. Thank you for following me here on YouTube. Welcome to my new subscribers. I appreciate the support. Get right into this CNN article, which is interviewing a PayPal CEO. In this video clip that I'm going to break down, an article I'm also going to break down from the corrupted news network known as CNN. And so Bitcoin is the front center of the world stage as the cashless society, corporate control grid, Freemason, Illuminati, gangster paradise is built. When the media tells you to look in one spot, look in another spot, especially when it comes to money and investments. So they're telling people to, man, it's $33,000. It's going to really blow up, it's going to go all the way up. People are going to get excited and pile in. And so while yes, there are some gains and even cash flow 33 that can be made with cryptocurrency, let's look at the news story a little bit deeper and understand what is happening as we undergo the year of Saturn, Satan, Soot, the triple blackness of space, melanin. Okay, so all comes down to the fact that they love to worship Saturn. So before we get into the numerology, let's go over the signs and symbols hidden in plain sight. So the signs and symbols that rule the world. So signs and symbols rule the world, not words or laws. That's Confucius with the quote there. So keep in mind that the world works in signs and symbols, and let's look at the symbology and numbers in this short clip. I took some screenshots. In the first screenshot, the first time you look at it, you don't really think much of it. It's just this colorful, nice little colorful building in the background. It looks like it's just nothing to it. Why add all those colors anyway, right? But before I get into those blue colors, let's just go over the fact that CNN has this black and red lettering. Of course, you have Anton LaVey and the Church of Satan and everything. And that's one of their favorite colors. So the average person doesn't see much, but there's actually a lot hidden in here. If you look at the blue buildings, you have the words blue and gold together, of course, sum to 33. And then if you count 1, 2, and 3, you have 3 gold buildings, 1, 2, and 3 for the blue buildings. And then once again, you combine the two, and you have blue gold. And if you notice, a lot of, in some sports leagues, blue and gold is pretty, like you got the Rams and you got the Warriors. So once again, just letting you know who runs and controls the show. And these people feel they're illuminated when really, I believe they're just holding on to ancestral knowledge of the melanated people of Africa. At 33 seconds, we also see the CEO of PayPal here. I think he rubs his eyebrow ridge for no apparent reason, but he does it at 33 seconds of the video. Once again, one eye symbolism. Okay, covering one eye, right? He covers one eye and he's showing you the other eye. Okay, representing that pineal gland. So there were a lot of 33 words found coded in the article, and I found a sentence in there. I found 2 sentences, and I do believe that they code these sentences in the article, not by accident. But these are the words I could make up with this long list of 33 words in the article. We have people, believe, price, federal business, remain, immense. So 33 degrees in the Scottish rite of Freemasonry. 33 is the point in which water begins to boil as well. And 33 vertebrae in the human spine, also representing the Kundalini energy climbing your spine and meeting the cranial nerves, then igniting the pineal gland, which represents spiritual wisdom. And of course, some people have different meanings for this energy. But at the end of the day, a lot of it, again, is stolen knowledge. How do we benefit from this information, coded in this article? Now, we have the word decentralization, which showed up in the article as well, and that sums to 77. And of course, decentralization is when you're separating a central agency or business or enterprise. You're separating it into different entities. The word price will rise also sums to 77. We know that, okay, so we know that the mainstream media likes to speak in opposites, or the opposite is actually happening, right? So decentralization is turning one into many, but actually what they're trying to do is actually turn all the different currencies into one world currency. So I believe when that happens, the price will rise, because if there is an economic collapse or of some sort, or power grid failure, they can come in, problem, reaction, solution. That's the problem. People react with fear. Here's the solution: another currency that we can control. Okay, it's all about control and power. The people that enslaved, melanated, aka black people, carbonated people, carbon beings, those people still existed. They never went anywhere. As a matter of fact, they became more powerful, more digitized, and more covert, overtly covert. So they use more signs and symbols and less words to let you know who's really still in control. A lot of people, it's amazing, when you talk to some people about this subject, like they don't understand that, like they'll still believe the TV, what's on the TV, the black cube, they'll still believe what's in the black cube, but they will not. And then they'll also want their vaccinations and want to go get tested, but then at the same time, they still don't understand that all of what's going on is against nature and against God. God gave you an immune system. Even if they're poisoning us with a real virus, or whether you believe it's fake or real, it doesn't matter. God gave you an immune system. He told you to stick to what's natural and be close to Him. All of the people that are in the homeopathic natural medicine studies, a lot of these people have been attacked. We've lost a lot of natural homeopathic medicine doctors across the world. And so we have to pay attention to these things and keep our bodies alkaline and as healthy as possible at this moment. So once again, decentralization, for those who don't know what decentralization is the transfer of control of an activity or organization to several local offices or authorities rather than one single authority. It's decentralization. So based on the evidence, this one world currency will go from several different currencies all into just one. This article is an attempt to get people to buy Bitcoin, and the price will keep rising. As I mentioned earlier, many people will see the great returns and think to themselves, this is so great. The issue, as with many stocks, is that you will not be able to have the under the table money, right? They're getting rid of the mattress money. No, we control that. Okay, a lot of people buy into certain stocks when people tell them to buy in, and the price will go up for a little bit, but then just free fall. And then of course the smart people are getting in after the free fall is over with. It's called a breakout and a pullback in trading. And of course, if you get involved in trading, there's certain risk involved. So this one world currency will be owned and controlled by those that run the scripted reality we live in. So the price will rise as more events continue to unfold. The power grid going down is something that's being coded in some of the articles. Economic collapse is something that's showing up frequently for some of the keywords highlighted in an article. If the power grid was to go down, this would be an opportunity to bring about that digital currency as a solution, as I mentioned already. Whether it's a grid down situation or currency hyperinflation, this new currency system is coming fast. Yes, it is a good change that the price will rise. However, it is important to have a tangible asset, something physical as well. The current system is moving into a digital way of life, and that is the opposite of what is natural to humans. Everything being digital, you got all these people that'll sit down in the same room and nobody will talk to each other because they're all on their phone. And I'm guilty of it. I try to be aware of it though, and understand that we're trying to be slowly but surely dehumanized. They've already separated a lot of people from their families with this COVID-19 scamdemic, and now they're going to, further do it with, more technology that separates us even further. So it is still a great time, though, to own physical, real wealth in the form of real estate, gold, silver, and food. Those aren't the only things. Some crypto is not bad, but understand that if the power grid does go out, your money's gone. And that's the problem I have with the cryptocurrencies. I'm not saying it's wrong to trade them or have them or try to, buy a little bit and then sell a couple months later. Whatever strategy that you have researched to be effective might be well. This is why this entire food crisis and water crisis keeps happening, because they don't want us to have access to the real things, real estate. Again, purified water and growing organic food. Probably the two most important things people can do to secure the present and in the future. The Bitcoin could very well be the one world currency where everything is owned and controlled by the money masters, the money changers, the central banks. Aaron Russo told you about, just like he told you about how feminism was to destroy the family, and the whole women's empowerment thing was to destroy the family and turn women into these masculine men. A man and a man is not meant to be. Aaron Russo goes over what the plan is to get this chip into people. And if you get out of hand, it can just turn off your chip. That's what he mentioned in this video. It's a very kind of old video, but it's all coming true. It's right in your face. And it's going to be people who either want to, they love this society and they love this system so much, and they're either going to be a part of this and continue to act like everything's normal and it's all peaches and sunshine, or they're going to have to, break away from the system. It's going to be a divided country. And then once again, part of the master plan. So in terms of crypto, there are many different coins out there, such as Monero, Guap coin, and Dogecoin. They're all cryptos. That's something to look into as we move forward. It is not that price of Bitcoin is going up. Once again, it's that money is created out of thin air. All these stimulus packages being passed, all this new money in circulation has to get caught up to those goods and services, and it takes more dollars to buy them. I could speak for Dogecoin, as a pretty good look right now. Okay, because these coins are experiencing this because, once again, they're getting ready to phase out the dollar. So while they're pushing out this old currency system, they're bringing in another one, and I'm going to actually share with you guys a video in the links in the description. You got to follow those links and check out this lady who's very articulate. She's just going over exactly what the plan is. As they're pushing out the currency and they're pulling in this digital system, this digital control grid. Okay, so make sure you get the chance. Check out Article Match version 2.0. You want to quickly be able to find numbers in articles, like